Hi friends, thanks for joining me in this video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite makeup products, and I have a lot of exciting makeup products that I want to share with you. As the seasons start to change and we are transitioning into the fall season, I start to lean more towards neutral colors, and you're probably going to see this reflected in this favorites video. I want to start with my absolute favorite #1 makeup product, and this one is brand new. I have been using it for a few days now and it became an instant favorite. This one was released fast in Europe, but it's already available, I believe, in most countries. I'm going to make sure to place links in the description box. And this is the new Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Aqua Highlighter. I have two colors and my favorite one is #3. I think that this is quite an extraordinary product, definitely one that I will keep repurchasing because I'm going to show you swatches, and also please go ahead and watch this video. You're going to see how the two colors that I have look on my face. But this just gives the most beautiful, ethereal glow to the face without it being shimmery. It does not contain shimmery or glittery particles, and it just makes the skin look very cared for. I think that the main purpose of a highlighter is to make and to trick people that the skin is in a very good quality, and this is exactly this kind of product that tricks people that you have the most beautiful glowing skin. I definitely recommend you trying this one, and #3 is my personal favorite. It fits my skin tone beautifully, but there are 5 colors available and they are all beautiful. Next, we're moving on to a sunscreen and some complexion products that I have been loving. For sunscreen, I have been using and I have been loving, this is an old favorite actually, but I was back to this one towards the end of the summer. And this is the Ultraviolet SPF 50 Supreme Screen, the Hydrating Facial Sunscreen. This one is so light, so beautiful. Most of the days it just melts so beautifully into the skin. It is, even Nick started to use this one because it's so pleasant. It feels very pleasant. Unfortunately, the ultraviolet sunscreens are still not available in the US. I cannot tell why, considering the fact that Australia, this is an Australian brand, and in Australia, they really have high standards when it comes to sunscreens, and even some European sunscreens in Australia, they are rated at, let's say, like some European sunscreens that have SPF 50 in Australia, I see them being rated as SPF 30. So they really have high expectations about sunscreens. I really like this one, but this one is going to be for people that are outside the US. I hope that the FDA is going to approve ultraviolet sunscreens very soon because they have exceptional quality. Next, we're moving on to the 3 complexion products that I have been loving lately. And one is going to be a base, which sometimes I use instead of foundation. Very often, actually, I use this product instead of foundation. And this is the Dior Forever Velvet Veil Primer. This one is excellent for people who have combination skin or if you're suffering from dilated pores. I will not recommend this one for people who have dry skin, dehydrated skin. This one is not going to be for those people. It is only going to be available, suitable, not available. It is only going to be suitable for people who have combination skin, oily skin, and mostly people with dilated pores are going to appreciate this product. For others, if you have normal to dry skin or dehydrated skin, you might find this one to be too drying for you. But I find that this one is an excellent product for days when I just want to stay home, but it still feels like really nice, beautiful, still do something for myself. Or let's say on days when my skin is really in a good quality, it can be applied under foundation, like a classic base as well. But most of the times I use it just on top of my sunscreen just to give me a more smooth base. It's smoothing, it's beautiful, it's undetectable on the skin. It's just a beautiful product. And also I got a lot of positive feedback from you because a while ago I mentioned this one and I received a lot of amazing positive reviews from some of you who have combination skin. The next product is going to be suitable for everyone except for people who have oily skin or let's say acne prone skin. This product is a serum foundation and it has been my favorite. Lately, it has been my most used foundation. It is the Clarins Tinted Oleo Serum. This is exactly like a serum consistency and it's so beautiful. It's so amazing. And this is like a 2-in-1 product. It's like a skincare and makeup 2-in-1. I really like this one. I like to apply this one with a brush all over my face and then press this into the skin with a beauty sponge or with a sponge. And that's how I get the most flawless, smooth, beautiful coverage. And this one is a medium coverage foundation, but feels so light. And I'm not afraid to use this one. Even I've used this one when my skin is irritated, red, or not in a good condition. It helps to soothe everything. It helps to calm everything, because I urge you to read the ingredients on this foundation. It is brilliant. And then the last complexion product that I have is by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the stick foundation, but this one is not going to be everyone's cup of tea. It is not really a foundation. It is somewhere in the middle between a primer and a lightweight foundation. But if you apply too much, this one looks horrible on the face. So it has to be applied a little, goes a long way. Just a small amount on strategic places on the face, and it helps to brighten the face. It helps to bring beautiful light to the face. It is my favorite, but I would not recommend this one to everyone. So please go ahead and watch this video. You're going to see how I like to combine this one with the Dior stick foundation, or I like to combine this one with other foundations as well. On its own, I like to use it on top of my sunscreen, but I'm not going to apply this one all over my face. If I apply this one all over my face, it tends to emphasize places where I have some dilated pores or texture. If you have texture on the skin, you have to be very careful how you apply it, where you apply it. Mostly, I like to apply this one to add some volume to the face. And if used correctly, I think that it gives a very youthful appearance to the skin. So definitely worth checking this out. But watch this video first to see how it looks on my skin, to see if you can accept this amount of glow, because this is definitely, I wouldn't call it foundation. They market this as a lightweight foundation, but it's somewhere in the middle between a primer and the foundation, and it's light reflective. And you have to choose carefully also the color here. For example, with all of Charlotte Tilbury's foundations, I'm wearing the shade number 1, and here I'm choosing the shade 1.5 because this is light reflective. And if I were to choose shade number 1, it would emphasize unnecessary it would emphasize some imperfections that I have, and this would have been I would have hated the product if I had the shade number 1. So yes, there are a lot of, things to learn about this product before deciding whether you need to use it, whether you have to buy it or not. Next, we're moving on to my back to work cheek combination. And this is, I adore this duo from Dior. This is I always forget the name. So this is the Dior Rouge Blush Color and Glow. It's in number 100. This is my favorite. Now, not all of these, I don't like all of them, but I love this one, number 100, because they have also one that is a little bit deeper for people who have medium to deep skin tones. And I think that this is beautiful because it contains a contour shade and a highlighter. The contour is very forgiving, so you can very easily shape your face the way you want to. I use this product on my face and on my eyes, and it looks equally beautiful. And then I like to combine this one with my favorite blush from Dior in Dansante. Dansante is a beautiful neutral blush, which I think is going to be suitable for so many different skin tones. And the quality of this one is amazing. I've had this blush for a very long time, for maybe, I think it's probably a year now that I have this blush, and it's one of my favorites, one of my most used blushes. It helps also to sculpt the face if you want to, because it's a neutral blush. It fits any makeup look that you're going for, and this is my favorite cheek combo. Another cheek product that I really like, this is like a blush and a highlighter 2-in-1 product. Again, this is the kind of product that can minimize your makeup routine because it can serve as a blush and a highlighter 2-in-1. And this is by Keir Weiss. This is, I believe it was Inner Glow. This is such a beautiful neutral color, very flattering on the cheeks. A little goes a long way, and it has some light reflection here. So it's not completely matte like most of Keir Weiss's blushes. I really like this one because, and usually when I've used this one in the past in videos, a lot of you usually compliment how my skin looks, just because it gives a very nice lit from within glow. It does have some light reflective particles, but they're very tiny. They're not really glitters, but it has just a little bit of a light reflection here. So it can be used, and it doubles as a highlighter. So it can be 2-in-1 product, which again, I appreciate when we go into this season, the back to work season. I truly appreciate that. I wanted to share with you 2 lipsticks that are like the typical, again, back to work kind of lip colors. And one of them is actually a lip balm. This is a limited edition. This is the color that I have on my lips today. And maybe the camera is not going to do justice. I've actually seen myself with this lipstick on camera, and somehow it doesn't really do justice to this kind of color. But it's so beautiful, flattering, absolutely gorgeous. And this is a lip balm. It is from Givenchy, the Rose Perfecto in 204. And this used to be a limited edition. So I'm not sure if people are going to be able to find this one, but I have been living for this color, and I actually feel a little bit sorry that I didn't get a backup of this one because it's so easy to apply. I literally don't need a mirror. I apply this one just on the go, and it's so beautiful. It's beautiful nude lip color for me, and it performs like a lipstick. So if this one is available in your country, definitely check it out. I couldn't recommend this one enough because it is a lip balm but performs as a lipstick. And I don't understand why Givenchy makes such beautiful colors. Usually their most beautiful colors turn out to be a limited edition, which I think is a big mistake. But anyways, who am I to say? And then I have a gorgeous lipstick. I treated myself to one of the new Guerlain lipsticks. I love the lipstick case and I love the lip color because it's this beautiful rosy color, but this is like a brown rosy color. I'm going to make sure, so the number is, I'm going to write everything and list everything in the description box. So the number of the lipstick is 521. It is out of this world gorgeous, but this is like the perfect back to work lip color. I have fallen in love with this one, and I know that it's going to be one of the colors that I'm probably going to repurchase. It's so lovely. And then we're moving on. I have two more lip colors actually. Before that, I want to share with you a brush. This used to be a limited edition brush with that was released with the new Guerlain Meteorites Pearls, and I was able to get this one. It is available now with the new winter collection. This one is not available anymore, but it's just, you know, the only change here is the design here on the back. But I want to recommend it. I'm going to make sure to leave a link in the description. It's currently available with the new collection. It is brilliant. I have been traveling with this brush only because it's so suitable for powder application, for blush application, for contour, for bronzer. Very soft, very lovely. It's like so gentle on the skin and it's so comfortable. Like, look how beautiful it fits. It fits my cheeks so well. I can also contour my face slightly, and I felt like this is irreplaceable when I was traveling with this one. Next, we're moving on to another blush that I have been loving. I actually have two blushes from Westman Atelier that I have been loving. I have been loving Coquette in the summer months, and I have been using a lot Coquette. But right now, Mimi is a favorite because it's this beautiful beige color. And for me, it's almost like somewhere in the middle between a blush and a contour. And I'm a huge fan of Westman Atelier's blushes, and in case you're interested in to hear my thoughts on Westman Atelier, also to see some swatches of products that I have, please go ahead and watch this video. I'm going to link it here and also in the description box because I did an overview of Westman Atelier as a brand. I told you what were the products that I like, what were the products that I don't like, and generally this is the place where I talk about Westman Atelier. But one irreplaceable product is her eyeliners. I work a lot. My days are usually quite long. And for those of you who are following me on Instagram, you probably see sometimes I post the time when I wake up, and it's before 5 a.m. It's usually 4:40 or 4:50, but usually most of the days I wake up before 5 a.m. in the morning and I stay until night. My days are quite long, and that's why the makeup on my eyes has to be very suitable for sensitive eyes. Like, I'm so happy that I purchased this one because it's one of the few eyeliners that actually don't irritate my eyes at all, and I can wear it the whole day. And it's soft and it's lovely and it's beautiful, and I'm not going to waste too much of your time. I just love it. And next, I wanted to recommend the two, because I think that these are limited edition. I wanted to recommend the two Jardin Imaginaire blushes from Chanel, the Imaginary Garden blushes from Chanel. Because just like Dior, they have a blush and a highlighter, but I prefer these over most of Dior's duos, apart from, you know, the contour duo from Dior. These are brilliant in my opinion. They are lovely. I like the formula. The blush is in the baked gelée formula, which I think is not going to get a hard pan. The quality is excellent. And if I had to choose only one, I have the two of them. I think that these are worth the splurge because you have a highlighter and a blush. And the highlighters look beautifully on the eyelids as well. If I only had to choose one, I would choose the coral one because for some reason, when I mix the two colors together, it just gives me the most beautiful lit from within summer glow. It's just the kind of product that will help elongate that summer glow. Next, we're moving on to two liquid blushes, and these are going to come as no surprise to a lot of you who have been following me. These are the new Armani liquid blush in 50.5. This color is brilliant, in my opinion. It's gorgeous. And then the other one is going to be the YSL liquid blush in the nude color number 44. Again, brilliant. These two are gorgeous. I love the formula of these. I did a review of each of these, so I'm going to make sure to link to my videos in the description box. In case you're looking for a nice liquid blush, I think these are excellent. The reason why I love them, they don't emphasize pores, fine lines, or texture on the skin. They can be used alone if you decide not to wear makeup, just to bring some color and some life to the face. Or they can be used on top of foundation. They can even be used on top of powder. They're very easy to blend. They have nice lasting power. And if I have to give you an idea which one is going to be the best one is going to be the color that you like to use. Doesn't matter really whether you're going to choose YSL or Giorgio Armani. Both are with amazing formula, very similar. So choose depending on the blush color that you would like to wear. And I think you're not going to regret it if you're looking for a nice high quality liquid blush. Next, I wanted to share with you a nail polish, and this is from Chanel. This is one of their new limited edition nail polishes in 181. You're seeing this nail polish in almost all of my videos lately because it is long lasting, the quality is excellent. I like the color, it's very elegant color as well. If you like the color, I think get this one. I like it because I do my nails alone at home, and I really appreciate it when a nail polish is good quality and long lasting. For example, I love Dior's nail colors. And I've always loved Dior's nail polishes in terms of color. But after the reformulation, their last reformulation, some colors from Dior last well on the nails. Other colors chip, like I get chips a day after I apply the nail polish, which is frustrating and it's horrible. Same happens with Chanel. Not all of the colors from Chanel have the same quality and the same longevity. And this is frustrating. This one has amazing longevity. So if the color attracts you, the quality is excellent. I would recommend it. And last but not least, we have two lipsticks that I like because they add a little bit of color. They add just the right amount of color. And one is they are both old lipsticks, but I absolutely love them. It's 365. I'm going to make sure to write it in the description. It is this beautiful orangey color with tiny light reflective, like with tiny, it does not contain shimmery particles, but it is a luminous color. It's not a matte, but it's a luminous color. And this makes it excellent for the fall season, for the late summer, the fall season. It just, again, is one of those products that can elongate the summer glow, the summer look, and it's different from your typical corals. It's the kind of orangey color that is very suitable for back to work kind of makeup look because it's sophisticated. At the same time, it adds some luminosity, beautiful light to the lips. I love this color. But one thing that you have to be aware of is that, of course, Dior's lipsticks are fragranced. So this is something that might bother some people. And then another one is from Chanel. And this is my favorite, one of my favorite colors in the end of the summer, because once my skin gets a little bit of color, this color looks phenomenally good. And this is the Rouge Allure Velvet in number 45 Intense. It's this beautiful pink color, very nice, very sophisticated, and also suitable for office work, I think, because it is a pink color. It brightens the complexion, and one thing that I love about this color is that it usually looks good on all different skin tones. So I've seen this one on my skin tone, it looks really nice. Then I've seen this color on medium skin tones. I've seen this color on deep skin tones, and it's one of the unique pink colors that looks flattering on everyone, I think. So in case you're looking for something to make your complexion more fresh. And also another benefit is that you can use this one as a blush as well. It looks beautiful, and so it's almost like a 2-in-1 product. So that was all for today's video. I think that these were all of my favorites, all of the products that I used a lot. And I had a very intense summer, and especially the end of the summer has been very intense in terms of work. I was going to forget. Okay, before I go, I had one more lip color that I really like, and this is the Sisley in 201 Rose Tokyo. This is more like a toasted, slightly caramel color, not really caramel color, but more like a terracotta color, which is lovely, and I think this is going to be brilliant for the fall season. This color literally like speaks, almost like screams fall season, pumpkin, the pumpkin season arrived. So I think this is beautiful as well. And yes, as I was saying, I had a very intense end of the summer. I have been working a lot, and these are all products that just work. They work. I don't work for them. They work for me. With the only exception of Charlotte Tilbury, which again, I will not recommend to everyone. You just have to think whether you want to have this kind of product and whether this kind of product is going to make you happy. But everything else, it just works for me, and it's not the kind of product that you have to think. It doesn't have a learning curve. These are all products that work so well. They are going to work for any kind of makeup look, and they're so easy to use, so effortless. The typical, let's say if you want to create this typical natural French girl makeup look, these are all excellent. And once again, thank you so much for spending time with me, for joining me for this video. And I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you tried any of the products that I showed in this video? If you've tried them, let us know what you think. I always respect your opinion very much. Let us know if the products worked for you. What are your favorites? Do you have any fails? And I'm going to see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.